What's up, my favorite people, my soul fam? My name is Trinity, and welcome to my channel, all about that healing. Okay, guys, I'm not going to go through my regular spiel, but I want to thank everybody who's been rocking with me. I want to thank my new subscribers. Welcome to the family. I want to welcome those who've donated to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Let's keep the flow going. Let's keep it going. All right. All right. So, as you know, when you comment, I always comment back. But one of the comments inspired me to do a twin flame reading. Okay. I done a twin flame reading when I first started the channel months ago. But that comment inspired me. She inspired me to do a twin flame reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to channel into the divine feminine, and I'm going to channel into the divine masculine. Then I'm going to tell you what the divine feminine, divine masculine is thinking. And then I'm going to go into the divine, what he is, or thinking and feeling. And then I'm going to go into what he wants to tell you. Okay. When I say divine masculine or divine feminine, it's not male or female. It's energy. So it could be either male or female, any or. Okay. Whatever defines your relationship, your connection. Okay. Now, I never really specifically said on the channel how I feel about twin flame. I am part of the twin flame journey. Been a part of the twin flame journey for years. Been going through my journey for years, not months, not even a couple of years, not even 5 years. I've been going through it for years, multiple years. I have learned a lot. I have transformed and have went through the phoenix rising out of the ashes to become a divine feminine, standing in my truth, being truthful and authentic to who I am, not allowing low vibrational people to stop me, block me, opening up my spiritual eyes to see people for who they are. And if they're not right, and if it's not that they're mean people, it's not that when we say the phrase to let go low vibrational people, low vibrational people are not bad people. It's just people that you have to let go because they cannot go where you're going. And if you try to take them where you're going, you are going to be blocked. Your blessings are not going to be, it's going to be a blockage because those people can't go where you're going because they have not done their work. In some way, shape, form, or fashion, they refuse to do the work. And so in many cases, and in the twin flame, I'm connecting it to the twin flame connection. And those of you that don't want to hear this, I behoove you to really listen because this channel is about healing. And a lot of us in the twin flame journey, that's what it's about. You'll never get your divine counterpart if you don't participate in healing. If you do not heal your childhood wounds, you'll never get them. If you never acknowledge what it is that the divine is trying to point at you, if you never go through the pain, the twin flame journey, you have to go through the pain, the suffering. You got to go through all of that before you can get to the good stuff. The good stuff don't come in no couple of months. It's according to you and how you are going to rise to the challenge to heal and do everything you can within yourself. That means self-love. That means take that energy that you pouring in the chaser effect, pouring all that energy in that other person and trying to give the other person all your energy, when the divine is trying to show you who you are, how beautiful you are. Pour into yourself. Give yourself self-love. Give yourself kudos. Give yourself what you deserve. If you want flowers and appreciation and validation, give it to yourself. When you learn to give yourself what you give in your divine masculine, my God, you will be a better person, equipped to deal with life on every level. And when you do that, your divine masculine respects you for it. He respects you. He stands up and respects you when you start respecting yourself. When you chasing after him and you running, or him or her, this is him or her. It doesn't matter. When you chasing after that person and chasing and giving and giving and giving, all they're going to do is take. They're going to take. And y'all going to still be blocked. And you're not going to go forward, and you're not going to get what you want, because the key to this journey is self-love. When you love yourself and pour into yourself, you begin to stand up for yourself. You begin to know who you are. You begin to love your flaws and deal with your flaws. You begin to look at your childhood issues of abandonment and rejection and look at them in the proper perspective. All of those things that you need to let go, you let them go, and then you turn around and you heal and give it to the divine, and you're able to move forward because you're not bogged down by childhood wounds and issues. If somebody rejects you, after that, after you've healed, you know how to deal with that rejection. It's not something that you're running from. If they reject you, okay, they rejected you. You're able to look at that situation for what it truly is and see past the rejection and be able to move forward. That's what everybody wants. But when you're stuck and running from your issues and running from dealing with your issues and going round and round and round in a circle and trying to gravitate and trying to attach yourself to people that make you feel good and that make you feel like you don't have to do no work. All you got to do is feed off of their energy and suck them dry. Then you got a problem. You got a problem, because you're not going to be able to do that forever. The divine is going to step in, and those people that you are attaching to is going to be taken away from you. You're not going to be allowed to suck people dry and still be in that relationship. No, the divine was come in and take those people out of your life like that, and you're going to have to be left to pick up the pieces. So your best bet in a divine relationship is do the work. In a twin flame journey, it's one person that's willing, able to do whatever they can to heal, look at the relationship for what it is, give, see it, try to move the relationship, do whatever they can, because they're trying to get to the relationship. Then it's one person that's going to be running from the relationship because it's too much love. It's too much that they're not used to all that love and attention. They're not used to all of that. On one side of the scale, they love it. On the other side of the scale, they don't know how to deal with it because they can't give you the same amount of love that you've given them, because they don't know what love is. No one has never given them that love and attention. So they don't know how to reciprocate it, so they run. So that's my take on the twin flame. I have so much more on it, but we don't have time for it. So Let's get into the channeling. Divine feminine. Look to your inner strength. Divine feminines. At this point in time, as a collective, you are powerful. You are powerful. You're standing in your power. You know who you are. You know what you want. You are beautiful. You're making it happen. Your light is shining. You're beautiful inside out. Whatever you put on the outside, the inside radiates it, makes it more beautiful. You can be you don't have to wear no makeup. You don't have to style and profile. You could be natural. You could be whatever. The beauty on the inside of you, because you have decided to do the work, or have been doing the work, have been through the pain, have been through the suffering, have with tears in your eyes, depression for years on medication, trying to get through the pain, the suffering, a lot of times suffering in silence. Because that's why I was inspired to do this video, because a lot of divine feminists are suffering in silence. They can't tell nobody about the divine masculine. They can't tell nobody about this relationship. People gonna look, and every time they tell somebody about this relationship, somebody wants to covenant, want to stop them, want to stop you, want to block you, you want to put their mouth on you, put a curse on you, so you won't get that divine masculine. You and the divine masculine stop y'all from coming together. They don't say nothing, but they get on the bandwagon with everybody else that's trying to stop and block. So you stop talking to people about it. Because every time you talk about it, it's some kind of negativity come out of it. You have to understand with the divine relationship, this is a dream come true. But what people don't understand that's on the outside of the journey, the pain that you have to go through. They just see the beauty of the relationship when you come together, how beautiful the relationship would be. And they try to stop and block you from that viewpoint. But they don't know what you have to go through to even come into union. All the pain and suffering, all the tears that you had to cry, all the things that you had to go through, all the inner conflict, all the rejection, all the abandonment, all I mean, some divine masculines is ruthless. Some of them, is narcissists and abusive. All the abuse and all the things that you have to go through to even think about coming into union. They don't know, but they're ready to put their mouth on it. Because you, as a divine feminine, look how beautiful she is. You, as a divine feminine, in your own right, by your own self, without your divine masculine, you a bad woman. You are a bad woman. And when you realize who you truly are, oh my God. There is no man, there is no woman, there is no person, place, or thing that will be able to stop you, will be able to block you, because you will be able to see them for who they truly are and be able to stand in your power, that they will not, everything that they try to come with you, it'll fall to the ground or return back to sender. Everything they try to curse you, try to block you, stop you, you'll be able to see it and stand in your power to know who you are and understand that nothing, no person, place, or thing can even come towards you because of who you are. And you know who you are? You are divine feminine. And you better recognize and you better ask somebody who you are. You're nothing to be played with. So, with that being said, if you're suffering in silence, if you're hurting right now, Understand, it's part of the journey. You're on the right track. When you come out on the other side, it's just like me. You're going to rise through the ashes and you'll never be the same. It's for a reason. It's for the betterment of you and the union. Whether you come in union or not, you will come out on the other side a better person. Whether you with your divine masculine, you will. If he don't ever come towards you, or he don't let the union, you don't ever go into union, that's still okay, because the divine got you. Even if he don't, he got somebody better. So you better understand that this connection is the awesome connection. It's beautiful. But just know, if you don't ever come into union, the divine got you. Because you didn't do all this work and you didn't go through all this pain and suffering and come out on the other side just to be alone. It's somebody better that's willing to be able to meet you where you are. High vibrational. To meet you where you are. And you and him or you and them will be able to have that something special. Nothing is ever in vain when you're dealing with the divine. Know that. And know that your inner strength will get you through and see you through, because you are beautiful. You're whole and you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to have abundance and success. You're worthy to have money in your bank account. You're worthy because you've done the work. And you know what? You are a divine feminine. A divine feminine, and that means something. All right, divine feminine. All right, divine masculine. Yours is the only thing that is real is love. Is love. And shift your focus back to love. Okay? That's a beautiful card. Divine masculines. Your time is now. The clock is running out. If you haven't realized, if you are in a karmic relationship, if you haven't realized that relationship is no longer serving you, and you still keep trying to go back to it and keep running to it, and you keep trying to escape the journey, and you try to escape the journey. And when I say escape the journey, you're trying to escape by drugs, sexual addictions, threesomes, partying, bumping and grinding all times of the night, drinking excessively, working all the time to try to take your mind off. That's escapism. Is going to leave you stuck, going round and round in circles, and in fear and anxiety. When are you going to be tired of this? When are you going to be tired of going back and forth, around and around and around in circles? When are you going to be able to look within yourself and see that this is what you already know what you need to do? You already know this relationship and the value of this relationship, but you just refuse to move towards and do the things that you need to do, because what? Pride and ego. Too prideful to tell the divine feminine how you feel, because she's in her power. She's standing in her power. You don't want to give her more power. You don't want to tell her how you feel. Some of you, and some of you just fear. You fearful of her power. But let me get you to understand something. If this is a true twin flame journey, her power that she has is the same power that you have. That's an excuse. Sitting back talking about you fearful. She was fearful. She put her pride aside many times to try to come towards you. She let you take her energy and deplete her when you was down. And you know what you did with that? You took it and went out partying, took her energy, went out partying, went on out with the and took her energy and went to the karmic. That's what you did for her. So an excuse talking about you fearful to come and talk to the divine feminine is crap. It's an excuse. It's unacceptable. Here on this channel, it's unacceptable. Because the same power and authority that she has is the same thing. Y'all both the same. There's no one that's higher than the other. Y'all both are equal. The same power she has, the same power you have. You just need to do the work. And 9 times out of 10, you are already standing in your power. But when it comes to her, you got pride. You got too much pride to correct the problem and the issue that's between you. So I posed a question to you. Would you rather continue to wait and use your pride as an excuse? Because let me tell you something. The divine feminine is not getting ready to continue to wait. Most of us have already moved on. Most of us have already made it up in our mind. We're getting ready to pull up. We're not getting ready to keep on waiting and going round and round in the circles. What for? Life is passing us by. And if you want to continue to let your life pass you by and keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're going to do it without our energy, and you're going to do it without our presence. You're going to do it without our sexual energy. You're going to stop taking from us, and you're going to have to deal with yourself by yourself and with your own energy. Because we are standing in our power and we are getting ready to move forward. The divine has already given us the green light to move forward. He has bigger and better things for us, and we're getting ready to move on with you or without you. Your time is running out. So divine masculines, get it together. You already know what the deal is, because you already don't feel us anymore. You don't feel the energy. You're trying to figure out what's going on. I'm here to tell you what's going on. We moving on. You got a choice to make. Drop that karmic. Go back within yourself. Do your work. And make it back to the divine feminine, because your days is numbered. That's what I have for you. All right. Okay, so this is what the divine masculine wants to say to the divine feminine. Okay, this is his feelings and his emotions. The first thing is on the bottom of the deck, he's receptive. He's receptive. He's wanting the divine feminine to come back. He wants the divine feminine to know that he's receptive. He is changing. He is no longer the same person. He's willing to come forward with open arms. But like I said, he's fearful of rejection. That's just an excuse. He's going to have to learn that that's an excuse, and we're not dealing with that anymore. You're going to have to, if you're fearful, you're going to have to move past your fear like we did and come forth in spite of, okay? So, but he just wants to let you know that he is receptive. He is willing to accept this. He now is willing to accept this connection with open arms. And it says open, accepting, and welcoming. Okay. All right. So the feelings and emotions he has for you is confidence. Okay. He has so much confidence that he never had before. In the past, or what I'm feeling for this confident is this is the way you make him feel. You make him feel confident. You make him feel like he can do anything within your presence. And when in your presence, he can go on his job. He's Superman on his job. He can get a lot of things done. In his life, he can make decisions. He's the emperor. He is truly the emperor and confident when he have your energy and when he knows that you're behind him. This is how you make him feel. You make him feel confident. He's able to do anything. You make him feel comforted. Okay. This is reassured, consoled, and nourished. You make him feel confident. You make him feel he wants this. He miss you. He missed the energy. For those of you that have took your energy, he miss it. He misses your energy. He misses how you nourished him, the sexual energy, how you gave him that. He misses the confidence that he used to have with your energy. He misses you. And for those of you that were in contact, he misses you, how you held him, how you talked to him, your smell, your touch. He misses all of those things gave him comfort. Your voice, your expressions, all those things gave him comfort, and he misses it. Okay. He misses that peaceful. Now, this right here, he's longing. He's longing for you, because your presence make him have so much peace. It calms him down. He's so stressed right now. He would give anything to see you. He know that will bring him so much peace. And it says calm, serene, and centered. He feels centered when and balanced with you. You give him so much balance. Your presence, your energy give him so much balance, and he just longs for that back in his life. Okay. Now, he's resentful. He's resentful. Those of you that have pulled your energy back and is moving on or have moved on, he's resentful. He doesn't understand why you have moved, why you are moving on, or why you have took your energy away from him. He feels like, well, you said we in a divine relationship. You said that we supposed to be together forever. We were meant to be. Why would you take your energy? Why would you end that? Why would you take that away from me? He feels betrayed. He feels resentful. This says indignant, offended, bitter. He's bitter and he's offended that you took your energy away from him. And I'll say, how can you feel like that? Somebody's been giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and giving to you, but you give nothing back. You won't even communicate on most occasions. You won't communicate. You don't want to give anything back. You want to hold back your feelings and emotions, but yet you want me to keep on giving? Come on now. Let's use common sense. Nobody's gonna keep on being a fool for nobody. The divine feminine is too smart to keep on being stupid. Now we was a little naive in the past, but we rose out of that. It's a give and take. We want even give and take, and you are behind the power curve in the giving department. You want to take, but you don't want to give, and enough is enough. Okay. All right. So that's how he's feeling. Let's see what he wants to say. Okay. All right. So the message is, thanks for being there for me always. I never known anyone who could love me with such intensity. I can't help but to tell you that I love you very much. Exactly. So some divine masculines or feminines realize that they have been given and given and given and given it. Realize that somebody's been given and given and given and given it to them, and they have not given anything in return. And they want to say, they recognize that, and they want to say, thank you for always being there. Okay. The next message is, the more I think of you, the more I fall madly in love with you daily. That goes with this. They longing. And they think about you. The more they think about you, it makes them feel peaceful and makes them fall more and more in love with you. Because, hey, you're divine feminine. Who wouldn't want to love that? All right. The next message, every time I make a wish, I wish for us to be together. I know it will come true because you already live in my heart and I love you. They love you. The divine masculine love you. We know that they love us. We want action. You telling me that you love me, love me, love me, love me. Show me some action, action, action to go with that love. And then you will get my attention. All right. The next message is, I am waiting on you to reach out. Will you? Okay. Now, this message right here for the divine feminist that's in the first and second phase, that's still running, still chasing, they want to know, they waiting on you to reach out. And they want to know, will you? For those of you that's moved on or moving on, the answer is no. There won't be no contact. Either you make that move, bust that move, or you going to be left out in the cold. Point, period, and blank. I am so jealous over you. I'm sure you are. Because a lot of divine feminines is getting ready, the universe is getting ready to bring down a new love. And this love here ain't gonna be nobody to be played with right here. Because it's gonna be another divine relationship, but this relationship is gonna be high vibrational. So divine feminists, there is hope and there is new love on the way. Don't be sitting up waiting on, thinking about the divine masculine. You better go after yours, because a lot of feminists have been celibate, ain't had no sex, ain't had nothing. Don't be no fool waiting on the divine masculine and miss out on your blessing. All right. The last one is, you are the only person I trust, but I am scared to death to open up to you and tell you my truth. So this is the heart of the matter. They still making excuses, talking about they scared. But if you want the divine masculine, if you really truly want the divine feminine, you're going to have to come out of that energy, because no longer is she accepting that fear, that you scared stuff, and she's not reaching out to you. You want to have to reach out. You're going to have to balance the scales. And if you don't balance the scales, you're going to miss out. Equal give and take is the answer to your question. All right, guys. I got to end the video because I'm about to run out. But I will do another. If I'm called to do another one, I will. I hope this resonated. I hope this encouraged my divine feminines. I hope it gave some perspective to the divine masculines. I love you guys, both of you guys. Even if I'm being cold to the divine masculines, you must stand up. You are emperors. You are powerful. You are anointed already. You are divine. You need to stand in your truth and know who you are. Stop letting people, persons, and things stop you and block you. You need to stand up. This is Trinity. I'm sending you love. I'm sending